is more than worth it.
What?
Control Ultimate Edition available for free next Tuesday. Download
Man,
and then get the PS5 upgrade for free.
I sure wish I didn't already buy it during the holiday sale.
Hey, me too, buddy. Me too. And hello to anyone who's already watching. Let me post this link. Control 3 Electric Boogaloo. That is not what I called it. Wait, what is Mission Select?
Wait, there's a mission select for. What if
Unknown
that's the
Caller,
DLC?
Directorial Override, and Old Boys. What?
I don't. That's new from the last time I played it.
Yeah. I guess if you really want to replay certain story missions but don't want to, start a new save, because you do
Yeah,
only get one save file per game for some reason.
yeah. I'm gonna say how much I don't like when games do that.
Yet you're not wrong.
I
Especially for
think at
someone
this
like me who is itching to go through this game at every second they have nothing to do. Um,
Hey, you dare me to buy this One Piece game for $10?
I do. Even though literally this was a few days ago, last time on Control, um, we went into the maintenance sector. We became the apprentice of Ati the janitor. Oh no, I am wearing this cart. It is my clothing now. Um,
Welcome to
it's in
Cyberpunk
fashion.
2077.
It jumps with me. It jumps with me. So yeah, we became the apprentice of Ati the janitor because we apparently work for him. Uh, Thanks, Wall Street.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
we
At
we
the same
fought
time, it fits.
we fought the poo clog once. Don't worry, we'll fight the poo clog again if you miss the poo clog. I would
I
like
do
I
indeed
would,
remember the
oh
poo
that
clog.
yep, that's off. Okay, I'm free. Um, we fixed the coolant pumps. We fixed the NSC power plant, and then we got sent here to the research sector. Central Research, we are here to find the head of security and Dr. Darling if we can. Um, we went in Dr. Darling's lab, watched some cool stuff. I think I missed a document in there, so I'm gonna. Oh god, Chairman! I
Hold on.
forgot about the Chairman.
Oh, yep, I forgot about. I hate them. I hate them. They move everywhere.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Stop zip zop zooping around.
I don't think they want to stop zip zop zooming around.
No, they do not.
Is it bad that I want to jokingly be like, "Welcome to Shining Rolling Stars"?
I mean, welcome to Shining Rolling Stars, the prequel.
Exclusively on Name Pending Plus right now.
Yes, until we get our own streaming service coming soon. It's like how they
For the
kind of let you watch all the Harry Potters on HBO and then took them away.
Did they really?
Yes, except unlike those, we're not transphobic and have characters named literally Ching Chong. Um, Way to go, JK.
Did I
Um,
miss something in Harry Potter? Was there?
it's not Ching Chong, but the only Asian character in Harry Potter's name is Cho Chang.
That's bad. That's just as bad.
Yeah. You never think about it until you
But
do.
what, like analysis or something?
No, it's just you never really. It never occurs to you, and someone's like, and she was the only character, and you're like, oh no.
Yeah. As if we needed more reason to hate J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, I mean, it's not great. I don't see any documents in here. So I'm gonna. Oh. Oh. We're just going to assume that's an object of power at work right there. Um,
And you know what? I'm going to say it. Still more stable than Cyberpunk.
Still more stable than Cyberpunk. But yes, welcome to Shining Rolling Stars, pre-saga. Um,
So let me start off with how Cyberpunk 2077 apparently took away a modding tool that lets people have sex with Keanu Reeves.
I mean, he's breathtaking, but he's not supposed to be breathtaking. Um,
Well, I don't know. When Johnny first showed up, he did a great job trying to take my breath away.
yeah. Spoilers? Not really.
That's like literally right after the prologue, which is technically all of Act 1.
Yeah, yeah. Put a bullet in your mouth, V. No. Take this nuke and go to Arasaka. No, Johnny. There's a TikTok I saw that was you're pulling out of McDonald's and the person who's supposed to be V looks up like, oh, they forgot my McDouble, and then it pans over to the car seat and he's like, go back and kill him, he's corpo scum.
I mean, to be fair, I kind of like that. I actually really like that.
Just dysfunctional, sort of the same dynamic people came up with for Eddie and Venom.
Which I'm going to say it right now.
Yeah.
I do not think Venom was a bad movie, and I think anyone that says it is just are upset that Venom wasn't super edgy.
I don't think it was a bad movie. I think it was good for its own thing. Yeah, like it was good. Even though there were a few lines that were bad, I'm looking at you like a turd in the wind.
I will not defend that line either.
Yeah, no one will. Alright, let's go to parapsychology.
Meanwhile, as much as I love doing blind runs before, for streams and such, I'm testing out the Balan Wonderworld demo right now to make sure my stomach ain't doing backflips tomorrow night.
Oh god. I've heard things.
I've heard things as well. I just found out every face button is jump.
Oh.
At least in the hub world. And that's weird. That's very weird to me. So far, every single button also picks things up.
Oh.
But the world looks colorful.
That's
I'm skipping
good.
cutscenes.
How is not quite the impresario?
They have not shown up yet. Unless they did, I'm skipping cutscenes at the very least.
Okay. Oh, that's right, demo.
I mean, at the very least, I think the game controls fine. It's not
Control.
We've come full circle. What are the... no, I'm not going to say it out loud because then that's just ruining what you guys will be seeing.
I saw something, and it was like if you play the demo on the Xbox One X, you get a costume that makes it look like you're riding around an Xbox One X. I don't know if they did one for the PS5. I see no circumstance in which a PlayStation 5 can get up on legs and successfully ambulate.
So for some reason, that entertains me. Okay, so people were not kidding. Everything is just tied to one button. This is a very simple game. Random thing to say, I have nearly 100%ed Mario 64.
Congratulations. Ooh, we got the emergency call supplement.
I still like Sunshine better. I know, hot take for a lot of people.
Hello, pilot. So this is the emergency call supplement from June 17th of 1993. I was but a wee babby Falanx. This was for AWE 18. Transcript of a call to California State Emergency Services. 911, what's your emergency? Hello? Hello, I'm here, can you hear me? Oh, why am I doing phone guy? I
You want
can...
me to take over the phone guy duties?
Sure. I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you?
Hold on. Oh God, why is my phone blurry? By the way, hiya, pilot. I am a guest today.
It's a cactus with a phone.
All right, hold on. All right, chat, go away for now. All right, where are we? I can
I
hear
can
you,
hear
ma'am.
you, ma'am. Where are you?
All right, so I'm going to just be phone guy. I'm going to be phone guy for this, even though it is a ma'am. I'm inside the wires. I'm lost. I think Freddy Fazbear got me.
Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight?
Why does that fit?
God damn it.
I feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. I don't want to
Go,
be Springtrap.
go where, ma'am?
Go, gone, away, to be
Okay,
Markiplier.
can you describe your surroundings? Ma'am? Hello? Ma'am? Please note, the dispatcher tried to call the number back, but was no longer in service. So there you go. Not only does Control tie into every other Remedy game, it also is apparently on the Five Nights at Freddy's timeline. Matt Pat, stay the fuck away from this game, I swear to God. Um,
Don't give Matt Pat ideas. I mean, I have no issue with Matt Pat, but he should definitely think twice about some of these theories.
ooh, we have another Dr. Darling video.
Oh, take us to a wonderful wonderland, Doctor Darling.
He's taking us to the astral plane, but I think since I end up replaying these, I'm going to ignore him for a moment and then watch the full screen version.
That's fair because it's you want to be more involved in your surroundings rather than watching a video on a slide projector in real life time.
Yeah. I gotta wait for it to say I've obtained it. I need the gotcha multimedia. Do I have the Dr. Darling astral plane? Yes, we do. Alright, Dr. Darling. Teach me.
Well, on the bright side, I can confirm that
similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place
what Dr. Darling's talking, I'm going to mute my mic.
Most information on the astral plane
Send help. I read simplification as simplification.
It's too late, pilot.
Is that what happens after bimbofication?
Yes. No. That happens to anyone who is involved with anyone who has been bimboified. They just
We're
start
getting
to
the lore. We're getting the lore. Oh no.
I hate that I'm actually coming up with this on the spot.
That's okay. That's okay.
I think, you know what? I think I could stop playing this demo now. My stomach is not doing backflips, but oh, let's see how combat works. That is how combat works. Cool, and I didn't spoil anything. Alright, that's it. My stomach ain't doing backflips, so I can get out of this demo now.
Let me pick up the lore in this room before I walk forward, because I know what's coming up.
Is it the kids?
No, it's not the Threshold kids. So before I look at this, I want you guys to look at this. Or no, this isn't the map I'm thinking of. At some point, we will get a map of what they assume the oldest house to look like. This is an attempted map of the astral plane. There's a really fun thing where they try and, like, this is how big the oldest house actually is, but we'll get there eventually. We have the Astral Exhibition. Yes, pilot, the astral plane is Minecraft. The Astral Exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but blank was at best being stingy with the budget. That's probably Dr. Darling. However, once we discovered the blank, we decided to repurpose the face. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals. We hope to observe the blank's behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything put in. But Rome wasn't built in a day. Addendum. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity, now known as the astral spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted.
Quick, Platinum, run! They leaked your sequel title.
God damn it. So we are coming up on something referred to as the astral spike. We can see it right there. And this is the Astral exhibition. These cheap cardboard cutouts are supposed to replicate its home environment. To get where we need to go. Yes?
Wait, so that pulsating blob of various mass is actually the astral spike?
Yes. We've seen these before, actually, in one of the training... for how to use an OOP. Look at that guy kissing the ceiling. So yeah, this is an astral spike that has found its way to the real world. Standing near this will kill me. So that's our puzzle. We have to lift the lockdown in the room and make it through. I remember how to do this. This isn't that easy. I'm probably gonna die once or twice. Once it knows I'm here, it's going to try to kill me.
As we see right now.
Yes. Christ. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh jeez.
I just realized I love this puzzle, but I also hate it so much.
Yeah, slight epilepsy warning. I'm sorry. Yeah, I would do better with that if I could. So let's get Gimme back in his cage, shall we? Come and get me. Ha ha. Where's the cube? Where did he throw the cube to?
I think I saw it on the other end of on the other side of the wall.
Oh, Christ. Oh, and he's already out. He's already out. Gimme, will you stop that? I've named him Gimme. Come here, buddy. I'm over here. Does that make you angry? Haha.
It does seem like a Gimme.
Just hanging around. I mean, yeah, as far as otherworldly concepts, which the mere presence of causes death-like pain, okay, we need the cube. Where's the cube? Give me the cube. Give me the cube. Give me the cube. It might be too late. I threw the cube at Gimme. That's not good, Jimbo.
It's actually kind of funny how I'm seeing this on a delay, but yet I'm hearing everything happen in real time.
Okay, Jimbo. Come here, Jimbo, buddy. Jimbo, buddy, old pal. Oh god, oh Christ, oh jeez, oh god. Okay, I have the cube. The cube is right here. I am one, the cube is all. I am the milkman, my cube is delicious. Aim at the receptacle. Jimbo is already out. Jimbo has already left his house. Jimby. I said Jimby.
Is that like the bootleg Gumby?
Yes. Jimbo here does not wish to stay in his house, and I need him to cooperate and get in the robot. Where's the cube? There's the cube. Where's the cube? There's the cube. Throw it in. And the door is shutting and Gimme is out. Oh, that's right. Now I have to... Oh, no! Now I have to push the button. Come back. Witness me, Jimby.
I'm sorry.
The only Jimbo I know is in a neutron. And now I'm just imagining a Jimmy Neutron head glitching his One Might in Gary's mod. I mean, you're not far off. Honestly. Shut the door. Shut the door. Shut the door. Shut it.
That's an image in my head, and I think I'm okay with that image being in my head, strangely enough.
Okay. Okay. Good old Jimbo is in his cave. So we can see here that they tried to very, very shittily recreate the astral plane to make old Jimbo happy, and he was not having it. I'm gonna be honest.
What
I think
is
he
the
really
budget
missed
of the
home.
Federal Bureau of Control? Like, what is their budget for it
So
to be this shoddily made?
so it's not so much their budget; it's the budget of the department. There was a note we got in the last part, which hinted that some departments get better budgets than others.
We need backup down here.
Alright, yeah, I can see that.
Oh, we got.
Marshall, are you still there?
It just seems like these people just got a gift card to the Michael's
We need to
Arts
hurry.
and Crafts store as their
I
budget.
mean, Threshold kids.
I mean, we still have to accept that these puppets are out there in reality.
Oh, that's right. It's time for the orb. I forgot about the orb. This is a new enemy type. It's the orb. As long as the orb is alive, it heals enemies. Ow.
Yeah, that orb again. I remember the orb. Oh, that was a really nasty hit from the rocket. Can you not grab? Okay, I would say, can you not grab those yet? But
I
then I saw you
can.
grab one.
Yeah, I got that upgrade last time. Orders regarding bodyguards. What?
You're a
Oh,
valid
and we
pilot.
got an executive order, so I guess after this, as soon as I can hit a control point... Oh, God. We're going
Those
to
are
have
timed,
to...
right?
Yes, so those are timed little side objectives that will pop up. Okay. Okay. Who else is here? There are dudes over here. Oh, and there's a bigums. There's a big guy. Oh, and he's got grenades, but I was out of throw juice.
You know, I
Yep.
should probably get to playing the DLC for Control at some point.
Yes, which, oh god, oh no, run, oh gosh, oh geez, I need blue. I need to pick up the blue. Yeah, that was a main complaint that people had about controls, that there's no actual difficulty slider. They felt
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
The game just will absolutely destroy you at some points, no matter how kitted out you are.
Oh yeah, one specific, oh hello, enemy that we've yet to encounter, my least favorite of all. Just to talk about what this room is while people are trying to, you know, explode me. This is parapsychology. This is where they would test things like, are you psychic? Yes, no. So those chairs, they would, like, sit people in them, put a helmet on them, and ask them questions. You know, the best scientific method.
They put on a helmet and say, do you want a complete box set of the Threshold Kids?
And if they said no, they shot them into the astral plane to hang out with Jimmy.
I mean, wouldn't you?
What, go hang out with Jimmy? Oh, in a heartbeat.
I was more talking about, like, send somebody who says no on getting a complete box set of Threshold Kids.
Oh, absolutely. No, you're banished.
But, you want to know something that is quite anger-inducing?
What?
it is hitting me that not too many people probably play the DLC for Control because every trophy is listed under ultra rare, except for one in the Foundation.
That's really sad. To be fair, as I said, look forward to teach me, Mr. and Mrs. Falanx, because as I said to Ty last night, we're going to need to do some kind of course on the events of Alan Wake. Otherwise, when AWE is played, none of you are going to understand what the fuck is going on. Because as much as Control is its own game, it is also Alan Wake 2. And I'm sure, as much as everybody loves listening to me talk about every once in a while, oh, by the way, this happened in Alan Wake, a more complete understanding of it would probably be better. You said no Threshold kids, you visit Gimme. Yes, to Threshold kids, you visit Gimme. Gimme needs friends.
Jimmy's a lonely blob of mass. I feel that, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I give you a hug, but the times say don't give people hugs, so later.
New gun. New gun. Okay.
What was the other game that was free next month? Is Control for PS5. We got PlayStation...
All-Stars Battle Royale Car Edition.
Yeah, that one.
And Concrete Genie.
That's it. I've been really wanting to play Concrete Genie, so I might actually play that one for a stream one day.
Do it. This is precognitive powers. Nadine, please send this to research for urgent. My precognitive powers. Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. Me too, man. In the dream, I was given the solution to a staffing problem I'd been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and must remain unclarified here. But I can assure you that the method through which I received this with helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities and such offer my services to the Bureau's research teams. We must utilize my powers for the greater good. Sincerely, Mr. Francis Bertram. So we have a thing on the Hiss cluster. It is actually not a person that's been taken over. It's just a blob. Information on the astronauts. This serves as introductory goals to the Guide to the Astronaut program, which includes candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research. Astronauts are chosen by individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making contact with the X-ray light box. See UUP 18 for details in the Hypnosis Lab, a section of the Parapsychology Division. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes, known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a session in the cognitive recording chairs, the chairs we saw, to record their experience. Gathered data is conclusively proven that blank within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. See Gimme. I don't think I've found the document for it, but basically the way Gimme ended up here is he hitched a ride on an astronaut, and when he got back here, his head exploded and Gimme came out. That
is an image.
Yeah, so we need to go to the mailroom to
really
protect
to
people.
Be that guy.
Yeah, no, totally. F.
Just a lowercase f. We don't know that. We didn't know him that well.
Yeah, that is true. It wasn't like the guy who got twisted teed.
I'm actually surprised with the blanks you're not doing like a Snorpy style redacted.
So like one day when we eventually go through this, I'd ideally like to have a stream deck on hand. Or like if we're not streaming it and we're just recording it, which if I recall is the plan, then we can always put in Snorpy Snorpington's redacted. Yeah.
And if we can't find an isolated version. If we can't find an isolated version, we could just record our own, and I would just add it in post.
You're not wrong. Alright, so mission, save these losers.
And why can't they have their own service weapons?
Because there's only one, and I have it, because I'm the director. Next question.
What if I don't want to be the director?
Then when you pick up the service weapon, the board literally makes you shoot yourself.
I mean, I already knew this, but I just want to. You gotta refresh the minds of the audience, you who most likely already know this as well.
I appreciate it. Uh-oh, there's an Orby around here somewhere.
Oh no, not an Orby.
I see Orby. Oh, ooh, he's fast.
Yes, you did create Orby after all.
Okay, Orby's dead.
Damn, did it better than Haruto.
Uh-oh. Oops.
It's a... Oh.
What
happened? Did everyone die?
Well, judging by the very large amount of blood on the floor, I thought I was doing good.
I guess everyone died.
Alright, just another lovely day in the life of me, Jesse Faden, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Nothing to see here, folks.
We did it, Jesse. We saved the FBC.
Oh, no. Oh, that was on stream. Everyone saw that. Thanks, Director. You're welcome, corpses. I mean, employees.
Corpses? They're bloodstains. There's no corpses left.
Anyway. Hey, good, you're right, Pilot. Can't be in trouble if you're dead.
See? Modern problems require modern solutions.
Ooh. Hey,
I swear, kid me.
I saved more
swear.
people there than the cast of Limelight did in the mansion.
Hey! You want to know something?
Yeah.
We tried.
Oh, I know
Everyone
you
else
did.
wanted to go on nice little fireplace dates, or want to whine about their acid burned hand.
Oh, I know you did.
Oh, I'm still kicking myself. If I had just reread it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was over again.
Hey, it's okay. But we do want to go to the hypnosis lab, because we were given a little hint. Let's just walk in.
I see it.
And
You know what?
Another...
I can at least say this about the murder mansion. In a sense, the answer was right in front of me and Pilot the entire time, and we still missed it. We had a deadly premonition moment. It went straight up deadly premonition for us.
I am just very happy that no matter how many times I said, no, the butler did it, that you guys were smarter than that.
Yeah, I will at least admit saying, dang, everyone is just pointing to Blevins. Like, we were saying, like, imagine if we spent all this time saying it wasn't Blevins, and it ends up being Blevins, and then we're just gonna rip up everything.
So I'm just gonna do a puzzle here.
Oh, that puzzle.
Yes. Did it. Yeah, I would have cried if it was Blevins too. You know, I almost considered switching it, to be honest. Just to be a shit.
For it to be Blevins?
Yeah.
I was like, that's it. That is it. Henry's living. I was like, that's it. Henry's going to live now. just because. Now you have to accept that both Henry and Noel live in the world.
Can I just say, this enemy, this guy right here, who just hand gingerly on the glass. Like, yes, the X-ray box.
You think
Yes?
Do you think they're in love with the X-ray box?
I hope they are. Oh no, I think this might be it. Listen to this guy.
Oh.
Disability, personal injury, corporeal entanglement, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia. Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit,
Uh-oh.
aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary.
Oh no.
Yes, I do.
Hi, Eric.
Hiya, Eric.
Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Oh. No, that was it. That was it. Okay. Anyway, that's the guy whose head exploded. So yeah, the astronauts would come in here. You know, if you look at it this way, it's like he really misses me, and he's like, "Hey, Jesse, I'll see you on the other side." So right now, I'm not in control. This X-ray light box is, because it's an object of power that hypnotizes people, and I want it. It's an optional upgrade. Ty, did you get this one on your first way through?
Yes, it did, because I did indeed platinum the game.
Oh, nice. That's more than I did.
I was actually going to ask if you actually, 100%ed the game. Like, I was just in love with this game.
I was too, but I believe it got to... Oh, God. Find another way to... Oh, I know what I have to do.
Ooh, is this one of those bosses?
I finished this on the Xbox. No, this is not a former fight. This is Jessie Faden. Eric. She is the new director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Low health enemies can be seized. Not to be confused with a seizure. You're my friend now. See, normally Kirby has to throw hearts at people for that.
Yeah, this power saved my ass on so many times when I played through it. What can I say? I just like games where I can make generic enemies, you know, take some bullets for me.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can seize people from quite a distance. Like, right here. You're mine. Gotcha. And they still drop health, by the way, when they're seized. That's completely invaluable. And you're seized.
Like, there's nothing better in this game than just, you know, just having a bad time, and then you just want to roam around, just hoping you can find the slightest glimmer of blue light on the ground.
Yeah. I do. That is, if I were to ever complain about one thing, I wish those were just a little more visible.
I agree.
This is a very beautiful game, and sometimes they just kind of blend in. Oh no, is that a glitched square prompt in the middle of my screen?
Yes it is.
Hey, no game is perfect.
That's true. There's no such thing as a perfect game. As much as people would try to say otherwise. I can see everyone in the world probably saying, excuse me, what about Okami? That's a perfect game.
I would say Okami is too long.
There's that, and I'm sorry, even if it was the perfect length, that unskippable, I can speak English, intro at the very beginning, which drags on forever, that's also, like,
yeah.
That's kind of, that's gonna take some hits off.
And just like that, it is ours. Okay.
Franchi out there saying Pong is the perfect game.
Actually, I don't think I can ever come up with a complaint about Pong. Pong sucks if you don't have anyone to play it with. How about that?
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're playing it alone. Tetris. Yeah, I can see some people. I can see some people saying Tetris is a perfect game, but at the same time, like, you can only play so much Tetris in one lifetime.
Yeah.
I get there are people that like eat, breathe, and sleep the game, but we got to keep in mind that's like not for everyone. Basically, the perfect game to people are subjective, but the game where everyone can just come together and say, yeah, no flaws or anything in this game, I don't think that's possible.
You got that right.
As much as I would like to say 13 Sentinels is a perfect game, I know there are going to be some people that say, yeah, the RTS segments are not that great. To me, I would say the RTS segments are not my favorite part of the game, but they're still good enough that I can actually want to play through them. Oh, the suicide bombers.
Yep, but you can actually take those over too.
Yep.
Die for me.
Oh, hey, that's my favorite move in Persona.
Yeah, I love when Alice, my favorite Ruby character, does it. Alright, I'm sorry, friend. But you're gonna turn evil again in a minute. So, listen, it's not you, it's me.
It had to be done.
Oh, it's always so hard to say goodbye. And you know what? Just because I keep looking at it and thinking about it, I'm taking a piece of the giant brain with us to see Marshall. No, can I not? I can't pick up the brain?
No, it's you cannot pick up the brain.
Well,
you can
the brain
destroy
is
it, though.
coming with us in spirit. Okay.
It's the only way. The brain, they just felt like if we took the brain with us, we'd have too much power. And as a certain man that's going west would say, no one man should have all that power. Or at least one director.
I wonder if we can do the golden suit right now. Do you know about the golden suit?
Yeah. I want to say you can, but at the same time, I want to say the golden suit is something you get like towards end game.
We need clearance level 5 to do it.
Alright.
To get to the room with the luck wheel, so that'll be a while. But I know that we're heading towards luck, which is where we meet up with Marshall. Marshall's right down the hall. Okay, but first I want to check the bathroom for collectibles. Because for some reason, people love to leave files laying around. Like this guy. This individual who died right here. This is a file. The rubber duck succulent. I need to stop saying succulent. Rubber duck, altered item 52AE. Discovered in the home of Agent Redacted, after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Redacted, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update. It was discovered that Agent Redacted was bringing paranatural objects into their home, illegally taking them outside the house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Redacted has been terminated.
You think that's Agent Redacted right there, dead on the floor?
Could be. Honestly, could be.
I'm guessing terminated means something else in the FBC compared to literally anywhere else.
I don't think it is the same as the SPC or SCP Foundation. Oh! Oops! That was an accident. Anyway.
Whoa! Okay. I
Don't
didn't
mind
notice
me.
You just dashed right into the stalls.
Yet another wonderful job done by the director, Jesse Faden. No need to thank me, employees. I'm giving you work to do.
Man, ain't she the best?
She is the best. What? Where's that? Oh, that's Starling's office. I'm right here. Okay, I never noticed where this led out.
If I'm correct, there is like a secret you can get that involves some really weird ass platforming.
There is, and it's later in the Panopticon if you and I are thinking about the same one.
Yeah, I think we are. I'm pretty sure we are.
Involving a certain individual.
Yep.
Yeah. We're gonna need the traffic light to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so fun fact about how elevators work in this building. We started over there, we ended up over here. Oh, Frangie, you've missed most of this game, haven't you? So, Control, the story so far. We are Jesse Faden, an individual who came to this building in New York, the Federal Bureau of Control. Think the SCP Foundation if it had even more business paperwork to file in triplicate. The general public does not know about the building. In fact, you're not supposed to be able to enter the building by normal means. It's kind of brain hidden, so to speak. Like, you can't find it unless you're looking for it. We arrived here in the middle of an invasion of an entity known as the Hiss. Basically, if you hear it, it's in you and it controls you. These people floating in the air are victims of the Hiss. Once you are taken, there's no bringing you back. Hence why if I pop this person in the head, you see that red stuff flying off of them? That's the Hiss. People who aren't taken over were wearing these weird traffic safety device looking things called HRAs. When we came here, we found the body of the director, Zachariah Trench, played by the same actor as Max Payne, had shot himself in the head with this gun, the service weapon. Because we picked it up, we met with the board, a shadowy being in another dimension, and became the director. As such, we're now trying to stop the Hiss and complete our original goal for coming here, finding out what happened to our brother years ago. Got it? That's why the people are floating.
So yeah, and then we all get Keyblades, and we have to stop the true Organization 13.
See, you get it.
And then Utada Hikaru plays us out with a fantastic song that'll make everyone cry as one character fades away.
And it's very copyrighted.
Yep. Yes, it is. That's why I have not played Melody of Memory on stream yet.
Everybody, welcome to Probability. This place is very cursed. This is where they research paranatural good luck. Hence the lucky cats, the golden fish, the four-leaf clover, the numerous horseshoes around the room, and in there, the roulette wheel, which we can't do yet.
If I recall correctly, this is all one big puzzle that we need to do.
Yes, that is for the golden suit.
But you said we can't technically do it yet, right?
No, we need clearance level 5 to get in there to actually try the roulette wheel. So let's just talk to the head of security, who we finally caught up with, Helene Marshall, I believe?
Yes, I think that's her name.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall. head of
Helen,
your
not
operations.
Helene. I don't know why I
Close
said
enough.
Helene.
Guy's dead then. And I assume you found his gun.
Close enough.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her.
The thing I like about Helen, I almost said Helene again,
Here's the situation.
much like Jesse, just kind of accepts all of it. Like, just realize, yep, this is happening.
I mean, I'd do the same,
At
honestly.
least she seems to know
Yeah.
what's going on here.
I mean, we've
I mean,
already
why-
bound ourselves to a floppy disk, a carousel horse.
I'll get the fire.
That's a good answer.
Who knows what else? An X-ray
Growing
box.
systems in place to protect his lab.
Yeah, Jesse survived 2020.
We'll talk talk more after you clear out the
Yeah, and then some. She survives 2020, Y2K, and every other natural disaster kind of thing.
Sorry, but we can't risk a
Oh, hey, this is just random. I just decided to go on the What's New tab, and I saw Gerard has platinumed Atelier Ryza. Oh, good on him.
You want to know what the floppy disk is that we speak of, Eric? I'll show you the floppy disk we speak of. Take it away, Dr. Darling.
Wait, has Eric seen them kids yet?
I don't think he's seen them kids.
He's gotta see them kids.
I believe we're coming up on another episode soon.
Sweet. At the same time, oh dear God, no.
Welcome to the meme of this LP. Anytime somebody asks me a question, if I can have Dr. Darling explain it, I'm just gonna have him explain it for me.
Good.
Dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils.
I think it's the bow tie. I think the bow tie is what does it for me.
We even launched a cup.
Okay, I think Eric learned his lesson. Let me open this chest. What is going on down there? There's gunfire. Oh, there's one of you. Stop healing.
Something in the distance.
Stop healing. You're mine now.
We have to help them.
I've obtained you. This is an evil glowing red bathroom. Yes, I know there's a gunfight going on there. But I think I've already proven as a director, I know how to save lives. Okay, let's... Let's go to the ritual division.
Gotta control them all. Hiss them on. Finally, some good competition for Pokemon.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm just saying, I just want Pokemon to have some good competition so the games can get better.
Oh my god. Orby, no. Get back here, Orby.
Have you seen what your creation has done?
Hey, listen. I just kind of brought Orby into existence and then let Orby just take the wheel.
And now look. And now look what's going on.
Man, once the content, once the combat in this just gets going, it just goes nice.
It really does, like, and even though it's been like it's been what, like 2 years since Control first came out?
Yeah.
It still looks like it controls very nicely. Like, the gunplay is actually very satisfying with this game.
Yeah? Oh god, explodies.
You know what, Pilot's right. Orby is indeed peak performance. We may not like it, but that's what we just gotta accept.
Yeah?
Okay, yep. I will admit, when you're close to death and you're nearby a very red part of the room, it's really hard to tell if you're dying or not.
Yup.
But I think, in a sense, that works out on being tense. Plus, also, you got your health bar in the bottom left, which you barely notice because it's so small.
Wait, what? Not Parapsychology Chief Lewis. I hate that guy.
Ah, yes, Lewis Pepper of the Mystery Skulls animated.
Oh god. Oh gosh, oh jeez.
Oh, nope, they're coming by with the rock shield.
Mm-hmm, that's okay. I can make some friends.
got some more chats. Let's see here. The real question is whether it's more likely I find out how to become like Orby or how to levitate. We might have to just accept that we can do neither.
That's right. We did establish in the lore, Pilot does wish to just levitate in the air mindlessly. I mean, honestly, same.
Just sometimes you just want to just float away.
Yeah. Okay, now, we have a mission from the board to go to the communications department and executive and do a thing there. I'm gonna get this right. I'm gonna get this right. No one's gonna die. I am a good boss, damn it. Oh.
Thank you for the notification, Discord. Please leave me alone. I am just vibing here.
You're just floating in the air?
Yep. I finally achieved enlightenment.
Okay.
And then suddenly I just float up to my ceiling, just whispering hiss noises.
Oh god, they
Hiss
got
chants.
him. They got Ty. Okay, the communications department should be right here. I can't go through the door. I need to go through. Damn it. How do I go to the other side? Bureau alert updated. Destroy hiss nodes. Oh, I see them! We're gonna do it! We're gonna do a bureau alert!
Alright, we can do it.
Oh, I meant to friend that guy. I just kind of shot him. That's okay. I am good at more than killing, goddammit. Like this guy, I'm gonna befriend him. See? Now we're friends. There
Kill
you
him.
go. No.
Do it.
What are you, the voice of the service weapon?
Yes.
Have you ever thought of just, killing? No service weapon. Do it.
I can't believe just how I am nowadays with games. Like, kid me is just staring me down like, what happened? What happened to you? You used to be so nice playing games.
I did it. I destroyed the hiss nodes.
Your best director. But into response of my kid self, I just play Conditioned to Hate from episode Arden.
Orby?
Oh, yep, that is the Globe and Orby.
Orby, I swear to God.
How do we put you back in the vending machine?
Don't you think if you do that secret you would have by now?
Yes, but the thing is, like, we've yet to see the Orby shenanigans, but there are reasons why we have yet to see the Orby shenanigans.
Yeah, no, that'll pick up again on Sunday.
As long as you're feeling well enough.
I am.
Good.
Do a movie Eggman dance to show us how evil you are. Yeah, Ty. Do it.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment. About to go to Best Buy to buy a phone tripod.
God damn it. This is it. Ty's TikTok career starts now.
Oh, I'm gonna need a trench coat.
Whoa.
I'm gonna need some sick goggles.
You are gonna need some sick goggles.
I'm still sad Roger Craig Smith isn't playing Sonic anymore.
I mean, yeah.
I believe what they're doing is they're probably trying to phase in Ben Schwartz.
That makes sense.
I mean, it's not like he did a bad job as Sonic. I think he did fairly good.
Yeah. I'd say he earned it.
Just tape pencils together, alright?
Big old Jim Carrey bootlegs.
The big old Jim Carrey bootleg. I should do another Dream stream some point.
You should.
But,
Okay.
just gonna randomly come back in NDR like, yo, gimme Dreams terms again.
Oh, you know they will.
Some will.
We got a document. Here it is. Initiative proposal. The Threshold Kids. Problem. With recent arrival of the Redacted, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young Redacted. There are no other Redacted for the Redacted to play with, and Redacted is expected to learn about a frightening new concepts. Solution. Redacted will require a slow, redacted-friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce the Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also
If you
show
could
the
see my
fun
face.
side of the paranatural. Hold on. Budget would be minimal. I'm shocked. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. We can have research staff build the sets, record the footage, and do the voices. It'll be good morale, and I guarantee Redacted will respond positively to these videos. We can't expect a Redacted to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television's proven for years, Redacted love puppets.
If only you could see my face the moment is with a cast of cheerful puppets. The look of my face and are you sure about that?
Did you go from Zero to Excalibur?
Yeah. Like, I love the concept of the Threshold Kids, but at the same time, fuck them kids.
You heard it here first, folks. The Ritual Office.
I'm sorry, did I just hear the Ritual Office?
I did just say the Ritual Office.
Oh boy, what are we sacrificing today?
You gotta wonder. It's a pretty small office.
I should put in Yakuza 7 in my PS4. I should get back to actually playing it.
You should. New collectible. Thank you for the file. It was very helpful. I've researched it. I've re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need them again. Yes, these video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future, however, as my analysis of the newly discovered BlackRock variant is researching a critical point. I hope you'll be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I don't have any questions. Thank you. Research Specialist, Dr. Carla Vaughn. I was hoping it would be more about the Threshold Kids.
I know how I can give Dr. Darling my support. I'll just ask him on a nice dinner.
There you go. There you go.
I'll bring flowers and make a candle lit.
Not gonna lie, same.
I know I went so long not saying it, but Dr. Darling, more like Daddy Darling.
You're not wrong. Are we simping? Is that what's happening now?
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Respectfully.
Yeah.
I just,
he's a busy man.
Busy guy. Man. Busy guy. Kind of gone insane in that one video, but I'm sure he's fine.
Look, I just can't wait for the music video. I'm excited for that.
I know. Me too.
If you're the part that you're doing that, please let me be on board. Let me know when you're coming up to that.
Honestly, if you want to guest on the rest of Control, by all means, go for it.
Hey, you got it.
There you go. Tuesdays, you know. Simplification was a prophecy. Oh no!
No! It's too late for us.
Can I do this already? I wonder if I can do this already.
Mannequins.
No, this is The Mirror Lab.
Oh, okay, because I could have sworn there was a point in this game where you had to fight some mannequins.
I mean, you're probably right, but this is, I think, is Essage. I think this is Esedge, but we might not be able to do that yet. Yep, we need clearance level 6. Okay.
Also, you want to know another game I really wish I could play because I think it'd be fun,
What?
and I could I would have titled it Travis Simulator, but I can't play Fuser because all the copyrighted music.
Yeah. By the way, did you hear the rumors that Death Stranding is getting an expanded edition?
Ooh.
I wonder
I
if
would
they'll
assume
have
for
a
next gen?
disable copyrighted music. The thing I read said PS4 and next gen.
Ooh. As long as it's like a free upgrade for those who already have it, that is A-okay with me, and that means we can finally do that Death Stranding thing we've been wanting to do.
Yeah. I mean that'll be the real podcast. What do we have here? It's the rubber duck.
You think Eric's still in the chat right now?
He probably is.
Altered item number
I almost want to be like, hey Eric, did you watch my intro?
I will be
That leaked?
introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock.
That took me like 20 minutes to make, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. I already had like the vision in mind. I was like, all right, what trailer was it? I said, I know it's in the announcement trailer, and I got the Chris part, and when I saw how the village shows up, I'm like, that. Because the thing about that shot happens directly before the Chris shot, so I just reversed it. Did a proper little fade in and like fade out into fade into the village. The easiest thing, surprisingly, was finding the same font as the game.
If Marshall can't help us,
I just typed in Resident Evil font and it was like, yo, a fan made it. It's called Resident Evil 7. There's also the font for the movies, and I was like, nah. I have class. Said the person who played the Quiet Man and bought All Stars Fruit Racing is now also considering buying Slender the Arrival.
I'm not gonna lie, you brought up mannequins, and now I'm panicked that I'm gonna turn around and be surrounded by mannequins.
Don't worry, we're not playing, what's that damn game? Condemned. We're playing Control. I don't think that happens in this game. That happens in Condemned, though.
I'm gonna leave this room, and there's gonna be a ton of mannequins out there, and I'm gonna go, ew! There's not.
It's cool. It's cool. You got through the maiden demo. You can get through some mannequins. Besides, you got weapons here.
Yeah, but then there I got Lady Dimitrescu.
I mean, we do stand a tall vampire mommy.
Oh no, there we go. I hope everybody appreciated my puzzle solving noises.
I fully appreciated that.
Any idea how to make it work?
Welcome to the HRA machine. If I recall, this puzzle is a bitch and a half.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have
Yeah,
Hi, Marshall.
I recall absolutely hating this puzzle, but at the same time, I also really like this puzzle because I love environmental puzzles.
must have had a system.
Mm-hmm.
Randomness isn't in his name.
I like games that make me look everywhere in my normal surroundings to figure out a solution.
Okay, so I've got one punch card. Oh, there's punch cards everywhere.
Ah, yes, One Punch Card, my favorite spin-off of One Punch Man.
God damn it. One card!
What do you think that anime would be about?
One punch card?
Yeah.
It'd be about a guy who tried learning the rules to Yu-Gi-Oh! And got very impatient, so he just punches whoever he was playing in the face after they like did some ultra mega wombo combo.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd watch the fuck out of that.
Okay, so to review, radioactive symbol thing on the right, good. GameCube logo inside of a house, good. Everything else bad. Um, radioactive logo, good. And we also want GameCube in a house. Where is the other terminal?
Downstairs, right?
GameCube in a house. Good. And this one tells us that little half black, half white thing from the Rhythm Heaven person who goes, also is good. And I hope you all understood exactly which minigame I was talking about. I forget the name of it, but the guy goes, anyway, that's it. And
I'll try to remember it.
this one tells me that either square or blank square is good too. Oh no, and there are numbers on these.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the numbers.
Is there a sequence I'm supposed to put these on in? Yes, because they're all in an order. Shit. Okay, we're starting over. It's a happy face. Okay. Take the punch card out. Alright, so this tells me that number 1 needs to be nuclear symbol with the little dingle-dangle hanging off on the left. So let's head over to number 1 and put a nuclear symbol with the dingle-dangle on the left. Excellent. This is number 2, and this one tells me that number 2 is good with symbol hanging out with the two friends on either side going like, hey, here's a hug. So that goes there. Number 3 can also be square in the middle.
Wait, hold on. What if that arrow technically says
Swap
reverse
them.
those? Yeah.
Then we'll just reverse them when I put them all in and encounter an issue.
Alrighty.
And this one says that there's a feedback loop if that goes there. So, hey, ho, ho, needs to be in the last one.
Hold on. Lockstep.
Lockstep,
That's
there we
it.
go. There we go. I only remember that one because, like, my first, like most people, my first Rhythm Tengoku was the DS one, and that Remix
Same.
10 always lives rent-free in my brain.
Man, the Remix 10s are always so good.
Okay. So now I can interact? No. Okay, so that means we need to reverse 2 and 3. 3 is here. Okay, and then we hit the button. Nope. Okay.
Okay, so there must be something we're missing here.
Too powerful. Okay. So all of them agree that radioactive dingle dangle goes right here, and that's fine. Number 5 right now I have as anti-cube in the house. And this one says that anti-cube in the house needs to be number 4. So let's swap with 4?
That Kyle Massey TikTok's back in my head.
I know. Not a perfect person. And, like, I hope you know when I saw that. Hey, we did it.
Hey.
And I remember what happens next in the story already. Yeah. Except there's an issue. It's too weak. So we have to get another Blackrock prism.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Sure thing,
We
Helene.
need more
Helen.
Blackrock prisms to make this machine work.
Why do I keep
Darling
saying
has another
Helene?
lab down in the Blackrock processing site in Maine.
It's
That must
it's
be
hardwired into your head.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple.
By the way, did I tell you I'm actually trying to do perfect parry in NSR now?
You actually tried?
What do you know about
I am actually trying.
I knew this
Excellent.
Still working on DJ Supersonic Supernova, but
Okay.
I'm getting closer. I nearly got to final
Once
phase.
that is done,
There you go.
then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit
I'm
it,
slowly learning the
I'm
strats.
the only one who can.
Always focus on the frontmost
I'll
track,
get the prisms first.
because
Just a little longer.
it may seem like they're all firing at the same time, but they are all on their own slight little delay.
Here, you'll need this key card.
Thanks.
Every time DJSS sends them flying.
Once I have the
Here's the most important thing. Learn the dodge roll. Dodge roll gives you more iframes than jumping ever
Keep
will.
an eye out for Darling.
Really?
Finding him might be
The
key.
only time you should focus on jumping is to make sure you are prepared for when he fires his laser in like phase 3.
We are about to be
Dr. Darling, you
a
okay?
different kind of resonance.
Ah, he's fine.
Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Oh, that's right. We're heading to the Blackrock Quarry next.
Ooh, I love the Blackrock Quarry. But at the same time, God, I hate this
Just take it back to
place.
Central Research.
So that's, back when we were having our Game of the Year of 2019 discussion, I think that is one of my favorite things about this game, is it takes the setting of a boring government office and just makes it one of my favorite places to hang out. Like, there's nothing like it.
We have to keep in mind, like, the basic colors of this game, the primary colors of this game is white, black, and red.
With a little bit of gray.
Yeah, it's a little bit of gray, and I have not seen that color scheme done so well. Oh, and also some yellow, a splash of yellow here and there. I have not seen that color scheme done so well since Mad World, and that is a long time.
Oh, yeah. I want to get more health, because I know what's coming up, and I fucking hate this enemy type that we're about to encounter soon.
Yeah, it'd be best to get that health.
Yeah.
I think out of everything, like, that is what I focused on first, health, because I said I really need health, because I know I'm going to get hurt a lot, and it's going to be annoying.
I don't know if you've figured out what my most hated enemy is yet, but I think you might have a good idea, based off of all my vague rambling. We also did get clearance level 4, and if I recall, there's a clearance level 4 door in Dead Letters.
Man, the thing is, like, I'm trying to remember all the enemies as best as I can, but at the same time, it's like, I don't remember them, because most of the time, I'm just trying to get rid of them, because towards endgame, when they just start throwing out so many things at you, and things just start getting really irritating, I was just like, ooh, I just hate everything, I want all of them dead, so...
Well, you hit a point where you sort of have an internal priority list of like, if X is present, X must go now, but not before. Oh God, but not before Y.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is, and I just
Honestly,
every
I'd
single
say
time.
it's the same with Devil May Cry to a point.
Yes, I would definitely say it's with Devil May Cry. Like for example, if you are with, you see Sin Scissors along with the Fury, and then just your basic normal ass enemies, you're going to prioritize the Fury first because they're going to be the most annoying with their teleporting and zip stopping and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Then you prioritize the Sin Scissors because you can only attack them in specific times. And then you focus on the basic enemies, or you can kill them in between. But yeah, like with games like this, there is a priority list. You only focus. It's same with like Doom and Doom Eternal. There is a priority list.
Marauders got to go.
Yep, Marauders, Cyber Demons, etc. You only face when more powerful big boy demons and other stuff are around. You focus on them first, and you only focus on like the small fries if you desperately need health or ammo or whatever.
Where are you?
So yeah, basically, with the game's enemies in here, like I recall them as I see them return into like my mind again.
I hear the combat music.
I want to say is there like one more like hidden around somewhere, because that does tend to happen. Oh, yep, there they are.
Yep, and because he's a computer, he is looking at the next closest enemy, which is above. So I know to look up here. Bye, pilot. I appreciate you swinging by.
Yep, take care, pilot.
Alright. We got stuff down here. Hey Ty, I found a TV. I wonder.
You think it's them kids? Pretty sure it's them kids.
Oh, you best bet it's those motherfucking kids.
Oh boy, here we go. What we got this time?
Join the threshold, kids. Remember, they took a few classes in puppet making.
I think they need to try again. Oh, is this the one where they awkwardly stare into the camera? I think it is.
I think it is.
Yep, this is it.
It's like the director says, confidential and children don't start with C.
And the director's a puppet! A dirty, rotten, fat person!
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
Oh no. It's coming.
Every time that stare happens, I swear I actually thought something was gonna jump scare me in this game.
Oh. Pilot, if you're not here anymore, you left just at the perfect time.
How actual dare you?
The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch. This bitch being the creators of the Threshold kids.
What made them think kids would like this?
I mean, I'm assuming you know who Threshold Kids was made for. Who Redacted was in that letter.
Yeah, I think I have. I think I have a bit of an idea, but still, just.
Yeah.
I
We
think the
need to
only thing,
go to Black Rock.
like, I'm pretty sure the only thing that like those kids do is give those other kids nightmares.
You're not wrong. There's nothing redeemable about the Threshold kids.
Still want the entire series on VHS.
The best way for us to get there is Central Maintenance, which is accessed via the elevator. So we can go to Central Executive and ride the elevator.
You know, I also really like just the look of the map for the entire game.
Oh yeah. It's bland without giving away it's bland without being poor to look at, and I really like that they made an effort for you to be able to see. Also, unclipping, we can now see that the security team has begun to set up here in the safe zone. Was not this way the last time we were here. And actually, I also think because we are clearance level 4, we can get into the post-it room.
Are we ready for that snowstorm this Sunday?
They are prepping for it at work. I think they're supposed to send us home with, like... So, for anybody who's curious, what happened here was... sorry to go off topic. This is a room where the person whose office this is underwent a threshold, and so the same post-it note began to copy itself endlessly.
I just thought it was WD's parents that just worked here.
To whom it may concern, in case you're not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I'll be working from home until this is resolved. You can reach me on my cell phone.
Now, if I was the director or whoever this goes to, I'd be like, how do I know you didn't take the time to put all those post-it notes in your office by yourself, just so you can work from home?
I mean, you're not wrong. That's the thing. Last I heard, but on the topic of the snow, I think we're expecting anywhere from 4 to 12 inches, but thinking again about where we live, that could be anything.
Yeah.
Like, it could just be fog.
It's true, but nonetheless, like, my aunt wants me to call out for Sunday, because just in case.
Yeah, don't get snowed in the booth.
Yeah, I don't want to. So, without telling them anything, I'm texting my site manager like, "Hey, family emergency came up. Do you think you can find someone to cover me on Sunday?"
That's valid. They don't watch this, do they?
Marshall
Nope.
knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRA's
They don't even know I have a
They'll help
YouTube
save
channel.
everyone, including
Hey,
Dylan.
what if they're
Once
one of
I
our
find
69 subscribers?
I doubt it.
What'd you do?
Otherwise, I would have been fired long ago.
Ow!
What happened? Did some...
You'll
oh,
see.
that guy shot you.
Orby!
Oh, okay, never mind. It wasn't a shoot. You nearly blew yourself up. I see. Oh, it's Orby again.
This is too small of a space for me to be in conflict with Orby.
Well, Orby's gone now. I think. Unless there's another Orby in the distance I see.
Unlimited Orby works.
Fate Orb Knight.
Mm-hmm. Fate Ubs Night. Unlimited Chonk works.
What would be the holy grail for both of those respective series?
I don't know what that means.
So apparently in like the Fate in like the Fate series, they're fighting for the Holy Grail or something. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
That's as much as my knowledge for Fate goes. Like I respect anyone that likes Fate, but I don't think I can get into it. Francie says the vending machine, and I think that's A-okay. I think that's valid enough.
Yeah. Where is the other power dongle? I don't think I can just dash over that is the issue. Oh.
Yeah, there's...
I remove the thing, and they slow down.
Ah, there's the puzzle solution. Man, it's too bad that no one sells 3DS capture cards anymore.
Yeah, Dan Holtz is like, oh god, I just got ground up like some beef. On that note, I am going to step away to hydrate real quick. So, I'll be right back.
Alrighty. So welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control. This is actually just the pause menu. As you can see, there is your service weapon. There are 2 mods attached to it. Okay, so yeah, the Holy Grail is a monkey's paw. Okay, I can see that, Franchi. Yeah, like I said, I don't know anything about the Fate series. I just know I will play some of the games, and that is it. Let's see, we got the personal mods. Reload speed's pretty good. Ah, okay, so they sealed a demon into it. I don't know many demons that doesn't hate everyone. I need to stop pulling my hair out. I prefer to get it cut, though. Alright. Anyways, so about the lore of Crash Bandicoot. So Crash was Cortex's experiment, as we all seen in the beginning of Crash Bandicoot 1. His sister Coco was also an experiment, but she was set somewhere else. As seen in Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time in the flashback tapes, Crash is sent through a variety of different platforming challenges that involves breaking boxes for Cortex to test Crash's worth as being the next super soldier. Eventually, Crash finds a way to escape. So, what does Cortex do? Cortex decides to now put Coco into those tests, until Coco finds the emergency exit and leaves herself. And that's how Coco found Crash in Crash 2. We also learn through these flashback tapes...
I'm back.
Welcome back. I was explaining the lore of Crash Bandicoot.
Maybe we should start just doing a series where we explain lore of things.
I'd be okay with that.
I would too.
Me spending the entire stream talking about the lore of Klonoa.
Oh no. I know nothing about the lore of Klonoa, but what I do remember is reading in like a Tips and Tricks magazine. That'll take you back and age me a bit. That if I recall correctly, the final boss of Klonoa is a boat.
Let's see.
Or a train or something.
I don't think so. It's been a while since I played Door to Phantomile. I'll have to play it again. I know that is not the case for Klonoa 2. Klonoa 2 is the one I recall a lot more vividly because I played that game so much growing up. Like, that was one of my favorite games.
This also might be little me misremembering things I read in a Tips and Tricks magazine, which, if you didn't have money to buy all the games you wanted, was the next best thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Like remember cheat codes?
Yeah.
Remember when God mode used to be a thing for like every single game, like every single action game, I should say.
Yes. Also, that got really dark mentally in my mental autocomplete because I thought you were going to finish that. Remember when God used to be a thing?
God left us when 2020 started. But
Now, I'm not saying he left when WAP was released, but the correlation. Just kidding. Love you, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, fans of the show.
but like I had to like explain to a few people like who recently learned that the Klonoa, while on the surface is a nice, colorful, and happy-looking platformer, gets very, very dark and depressing towards the end.
Oh boy.
And like I was just chatting with a friend of mine, and he was like, "I heard this game. I said, I just learned this game's darker than night. Like everything he knows is a lie." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, man. Like I grew up with this game. Like I love this game a lot." And then like a little bit of like misinformation or misremembering, saying like Hupo altered Klonoa's memories. I'm like, no, Hupo didn't do a thing. Klonoa straight up never knew he was the Dream Traveler. He thought his life in Phantom Isle was, perfectly fine and normal. He had his loving grandfather, all the people in Phantom Isle knew his name, and like a nice happy little town. And then at the end, yeah, Hupo's like, "So yeah, Klonoa, you technically don't exist in this world. You are known as the Dream Traveler. Everything you know never truly happened. In fact, once you're gone, everyone will forget you are even here." And obviously, Klonoa, who is definitely a kid at this time, is having like a full-blown breakdown, saying, "No, you gotta be lying. I live here." And then as the princess starts singing her song that signifies the world is finally at peace, the Dream Traveler portal starts whisking him away, and he is like shouting and crying, not wanting to go, as Hupo is like reaching out, and it's depressing. It's a good game, but it's so depressing at the end. And then there's Klonoa too.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Klonoa. Now, I have a full-blown theory for Klonoa 2 that the entirety of that game is actually set in Klonoa's own grief-struck dreams.
Ooh.
It's like all based upon, like it's based upon like
Ow.
some of the level names,
Uh-huh.
or at least the song names for the Kingdom of Mira Mira. The name of the songs in that level is called Moonlight Museum, which is the name of another Klonoa game for the Wonder Swan.
I didn't know there were more Klonoa games.
Oh yeah, there's let's see, there are 2 GBA games, 2 Wonder Swan games. There was like an RPG game on the GBA only released in Japan. There was a beach volleyball game for the PS2? Either the PS2 or the PS1 for down in Japan as well. A lot of these games are Japanese only. We only got Door to Phantom Isle, Lunatea's Veil, Empire Dreams, and Dream Championship, which is the 2 GBA games. But yeah, there's a lot of Klonoa games out there, and I have played as many of them as I can find, ROM-wise. Well, at least the non-American released ones I've played on ROMs. The other ones I've all played like legally purchased if I can find them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not exactly easy games to find right now. Especially since Namco Bandai won't re-release the games. Please digitally re-release them. Game companies as a whole, please re-release and learn something called proper preservation of your IPs.
You're not wrong.
If you want emulation to stop, you need to give us a reason to be able to still play these games where you can still get money. I don't want to have to go out of my way to pay $300 because I want to play Haunting Ground on my PS2. Because someone rather make Resident Evil Village, which just feels like Haunting Ground, rather than just re-releasing it. I'm sorry. I'm mad at Capcom with that. I can go on a rant about preserving games for ages.
Oh no, I get it.
And I get some games are just like not financially returnable, but is it really so hard? Like, you gotta know that even the most niche of games have a dedicated fan base. Rule of Rose is some hot garbage, but it has so many great themes that the wonky and janky gameplay people would actually go through that game for it.
You just reminded me of a thing, but I will wait a minute before I tell you.
Alright. I think if they re-release Rule of Rose right now, be it just like a upscaled version of the PS2 original, kind of like what a lot of companies do, just porting games onto like PS4 and modern day consoles and such. They could either do that, or they could also remake it. But I think if they did either of those things, that might please the Silent Hill crowd just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not a Silent Hill game, but I think it will scratch that itch. Because Lord knows Konami ain't scratching that itch anytime soon.
You're not wrong.
I wish I was. Oh Lord, I wish I was.
So every time I think of Rule of Rose, I think of X-Play. Simply because that was my first exposure, was watching the X-Play review of Rule of Rose back in the day. And G4 on their Twitter today confirmed 2 shows returning.
X-Play and Attack of the Show, right?
Yes. Probably minus Kevin Pereira, because if I remember correctly, he's a creepy sex pervert, but...
Another one.
Oh, hello, Dr. Darling.
Just...
Tell me about it, Dr. Darling. In fact, tell me about it in full screen where I can actually see your lovely self.
Yeah, I think there are so many games we could just get re-released.
Yeah. I hate to say, the SMT games and please a certain crowd, but those, the original purse owners.
Yeah.
God damn it, Dr. Darling. You'll see him do the stupid thing in a minute. There we go.
Are you talking about with the flashlight?
Yeah.
Oh god, I love that.
I keep championing this game all the time, but I would love to see... It'll never happen because Rare is owned by Microsoft, but DK64.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, getting a re-release of some sort.
As I look at the cartridge sitting in my N64, a foot in front of me, I have the luxury of that, but a lot of people don't. As much as someone wants to fight me over it, Diddy Kong Racing, I would love to see that get carried forward. Even though technically you can, the DS version is just inferior and hard to come by.
That's what I heard. Yeah, that is what I heard about DKR.
It does some different things that aren't bad, per se.
You know, I think I know how I can convince Bandai Namco to bring back Klonoa.
How?
If they said to me, like, Klonoa just won't... You know, I just don't think Klonoa would really sell that well. And I just look at Bandai Namco saying, so what you're saying is you're cowards. No, we're not cowards. We just like having money. We need a reason, because games cost money to make, and we need that money back. Can I just remind you, there are 2 modern-day Bubsy games out.
So, this thing right here, this absolute unit, this is a map of what the oldest house really looks like.
Oh my god.
This is, to date, what they believe to be the actual dimensions of the oldest house. It says here, this structure created by the oldest house is the subject of ongoing research. Yeah.
You know, I never actually paid attention to that. I almost want to replay the game just to try to find every little minute detail.
I mean, believe me, especially if you keep joining me for this, there's a lot of blink and you'll miss it, which I will do my best to point out as we come across it. But much to quote Corey, I'm not a perfect person. Yes, it does kind of look like the building has cancer. I get that. Think of the oldest house as a bit TARDIS-like.
They've each taken a few hits.
Let's talk to our old friend, Security Chief Anish.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
Oh, I also know another reason why, how I can tell Bandai Namco, hey, bring back Klonoa. And it's like, well, we just don't think. Let me just tell you, you officially licensed a vinyl record. One with color vinyls and one with clear vinyls. They sold out twice. People want this character back.
Really, Bandai Namco, and I hate to pull, but they're a resource that is little tapped. You think there's not an audience for this? www.furaffinity.net.
Sorry?
www.furaffinity.net.
Now here's the thing, I'm trying to make my case to bring back Klonoa, not get me blocked.
I mean, I'm just saying, if they don't have an audience, there's your audience.
I mean, that is true.
They shouldn't rely.
Not saying that all fans of Klonoa are, by no means.
They don't know how I feel.
Oh god, I just finally realized I know what I'm going to title part 1 of my... Actually, I know what I'm going to have the description be for part 1 when I start playing the Tasmanian Tiger games.
What is it going to be?
Is this my fursona?
Your government assigned.
The second part is, really, I didn't even know I was Australian, what?
So most people, there's an ongoing joke that if you make friends with some, at any point you'll just get what you call your government assigned, where like they'll just draw it and go, nope, this is it. That's happened to me.
If I become friends with any one of the wonderful people of the furry community, and they just don't draw me as Ty, the Tasmanian Tiger, I'm gonna be like, are we really friends?
God damn it. I think I don't remember anything from that game outside of what he looks like.
Arish wasn't kidding about.
Oh, they were very niche games.
And IIRC, and this might be just the mental image that I still have of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I remember him having, like, what I would refer to as a nightmare forehead.
A nightmare forehead? Like, explain a nightmare forehead, exactly.
I will, except this is the death room.
Oh, I remember this room.
Oh, God. Oh, God, the anxiety is back. There it is. Where are you, you motherfucker? Come here. I hear you. There you are. There you are.
Ah, that thing.
Die!
That thing. Oh, I hate that thing.
No! These are my most hated enemies in the game because they're just jump scare monsters. I may or may not have googled, like, hiss distorted, how the fuck do you deal with them recently?
They are a pain in the ass. I hate
And
them.
the advice I was given, which is literally what you saw me doing, is just shield. Shield the blast, then unload.
You know, I think...
And that was
I should...
surprisingly effective, I'm gonna be honest.
Cheese strats.
Cool enemy. And here we are in Dr. Darling's lab.
Anyway, so nightmare foreheads.
Yes. I just, for some reason, in my brain, his forehead, like, stretches on for forever. Like, he's cartoonish in proportions already, but I just, for some reason, like, if you were to take the axis of his chin and his forehead, like, my mental image just grabs the little axis and stretches it in both directions.
You do know, like, the sequel has been like, kickstarted to actually come out this July of all months this year. I'm going to buy both games.
Okay, let's watch this Dr. Darling thing. I also just got clearance level 5.
Awesome.
I've been kind of neglecting my reading papers duties. Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Dr. Charling? They've been both acting very odd lately. Why won't they just kiss? Seriously, why don't they just kiss? Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to improve all this Hedron research in the first place. But after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason to not equip Bureau staff with additional protective devices. Especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them? Let's talk in person soon before the next Bureau heads meeting. M. So that was written by Dr. Marshall, wondering what the fuck's going on with,
You heard that too, right?
You know, like, I mean, I'd be worried too, wondering what the world's going on with, with those two.
The prisms must be there too.
So basically a threshold showed up in the Bureau, for those who want the TLDR. And it's the Blackrock quarry, and they discovered that Blackrock itself, while also being an awesome Miku character / song... Oh, Pope!
Emily. The code's Blackrock 665.
Ow.
Neighbor of the Beast. Get it?
Well, now we know the password to the quarry.
We can do that.
Yeah, basically Blackrock as a substance it exists naturally in the astral plane, and you can kind of use it to make, foolproof things to get around the quarry. I could have said that a lot better.
I think you said it fine enough.
Everything here is
But I'm glad they're making another Ty the Tasmanian Devil game, Tiger.
right.
I mean, it's not really they're making a new one, it's an HD remaster of the sequel, which is actually the best one.
And I never want to leave. Even
And it makes me wonder, are they going to do an HD port of the third game, which people are not too crazy for?
That'd be cool. I mean,
if they
even
did.
So I might be speaking to the wrong audience for this because you have an appreciation for games that are considered awful. Everything has merit, and even if something is not conventionally awesome. I don't think that's any reason for it to be left behind. Case in point, games like the PC release of Mega Man, which for anybody who's ever watched the awful block of GDQ is just a nightmare.
Hold on. The PC version of Mega Man?
Yes, it's Mega Man DOS. The robots are revolting. Ha 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 ha. They're revolting to look at.
Oh, I forgot about the DOS games.
I think there are like
there's like
2 or 3 Mega Man DOSes.
I want to say 2, but 3 also sounds like the correct one. But
Ooh, we're about to come up on a thing. One of my favorite things in the game, a lore moment. So Ty, did you ever learn what NSC stands for in the NSC power plant?
I think I did, but I don't remember.
Alright, well, for people who don't know, aka your Erics, your Franchies, your pilots, if and when she goes back to watch the VOD, let's learn that. If I can get up there. So the NSC power plant stands for the Northmore Sarcophagus Container. Anybody who has listened to me read documents will remember that the previous director of the Bureau's name was something Northmore. Northmore literally got so powerful and so strong on that paranormal juice that they had to contain him. And as you can see here on the screen, there he is inside of this. And as Trudge said, it's the director's duty to keep the lights on.
Oh. Wow.
The Northmore Sarcophagus Container. Also hinted at when Ati said, you know, you need to fix this because the headband around the pensioner is getting a little tight, aka the guy on the pension plan, the previous director.
Man, this is... God, just every little detail.
Mm-hmm. That's just a really fun one, because I believe at the top, that's like where he is right there. And literally, there's so much energy oozing off of him from how many objects of power the dude got on. Yeah.
Doesn't that technically mean there is a chance that that could even become Jesse?
Yes, that could, if she keeps binding to an extreme amount of oops. It could happen.
But for her sake, let's hope it doesn't.
But it's also hinted at that Jesse is the best and the strongest like there never was before. If I recall, Emily Pope makes several comments along the lines of how,
Elevator's broken.
the elevator's broken. We are, like, beyond all rational strength tier. Alright, so I think we will get to the bottom of the elevator shaft, and then we will go do the gold suit thing, and then call it a stream.
Yep, sounds good. There was a lot of progress today. There's a thing down there. Oh, it's the Splody guys.
But yeah, partly due to Polaris, I think, is part of the reason Jesse is so predetermined for goodness, but also because of reasons dealing with the plot and her brother and a certain candidate program. It's hinted that something in her makes her genetically predisposed to, I guess, getting strong with the astral stuff.
Oh, so pretty much Jesse is just an absolute badass.
Yeah. That's, I think,
queen.
We do stand a queen, and we also stand a king with a bow tie explaining science to us in a very
Yes.
pleasant tone of voice, making dad jokes as they do so.
I love Dr. Darling.
You know, it's kind of appropriate considering what I made the title of this, not knowing that we would go into an extensive discussion of our appreciation of Dr. Darling. Ow.
It's almost like you have a special foresight going there.
I wonder if I am predisposed to paranatural something or rather. Supernatural hoob jubes.
You could. We just gotta find the service weapon.
It's in the lore now. Alright, let's grab this control point.
Alright, imagine the lore, but it has Diaper Sonic and the Burger King involved in this.
Oh no. By the way, if you didn't hear, they are bringing back Sonic and Godzilla in Season 3.5 of Fall Guys, so... There's our mission. We know what we must do.
We must become the Diaper Sonic.
Yes. We want to get back to there. Okay. And I am using somewhat of a checklist for the gold wheel puzzle, just because it is extremely obtuse and it will take us years.
Oh, there is absolutely no shame in that.
So let's go back to the ritual division.
See, like, I never understand people who are like, I'm not gonna read a guide on stream. I'm gonna do it to my best ability. Look, if you're gonna come across some obtuse shit, use a guide. Swallow your damn pride.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Like, I don't mind a challenge, but I also know when it stops being entertaining, failing 70 times in a row.
Yeah, like, then it just becomes frustrating for you, the viewer, everyone. No, but it's like when Scott kissed knives in Scott Pilgrim's Finest Hour, and it was completely horrible for everyone, and that includes you.
Exactly. That is the HRA room. We want luck and probability.
Yeah, we want the Kamida room.
God damn it.
I hope I didn't taint this with this wonderful game.
You did not.
Let's face it, Komida would be in this as an object of power.
Oh no, now they're just showing up in the wild. Where are you? I know you're there. Die, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, if I remember correctly, these things are also very loud.
Yeah, they just straight up sneak up on you, jump scare you. Yeah, that concussive blast that they shoot out, cannon will kill you.
Oh, I'm aware. I've fallen victim to that multiple times.
In fact, there is an optional boss fight later that spawns in 2 of those as ads.
I think I know what you're talking about, and I got so pissed at that boss.
Mm-hmm. Because you're already trying to not die, and then 2 hiss distorted show up.
Oh man, I did not like it. I did not like that boss. But I felt so satisfied when it was finally done and over with.
Mm-hmm. Alright, is that
that's
anybody else? Ooh!
And that's what I also really like about this game, because no matter how frustrating some of these enemies or bosses could be, it's still satisfying taking them out because you got through like a big obstacle.
See, I just don't remember these guys showing up as like regular combat encounter enemies.
Yeah, they show up in like very select spots, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because they can kill you. Like they'll just straight up kill you if you're not
Like,
careful.
yeah, like most boss slash mini boss enemies, I want to say pretty much become your normal ass enemies after you first encounter them.
All right, so step one. We need to turn on all 4 lamps in the room with the roulette wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need to head back in the previous room and make sure that the horseshoe is facing upwards. We're basically doing everything we can to increase our good luck. You also want to make sure both of the Newton candles are still lit. I don't know what a Newton candle is, so we're going to look around. Newton candle, Newton candle.
Like seriously, I complain going on saying like, who in the world would actually take the time to realize this? But at the same time, like, this is clever. This is so out of nowhere that it works.
Yeah. Where is the Newton candle? Oh, are those Newton candles? I'll assume yes. We'll know if we do this wrong. We're also going to want to plant the 4-leaf clover in the pot near the roulette wheel. So let's pick that clover. Oh, Newton Cradle.
You
Why
know,
would
yeah,
they
that
say
could
that they're lit?
maybe it could be the fact
Looking.
that the whole thing could be they could have just been like, yeah, we
Alright,
screwed up with it.
we planted the 4-leaf clover.
We gotta pick up all this
All
lore
4
first.
lamps were on. The Newton's cradles are lit. We need to make sure the cat is pawing at the air.
Yeah, I think the lucky cat's on the other side over there.
Yep, right there. And then last but not least, we need to take the golden fish with us into the other room. And put it on the carpet as close to the roulette wheel as possible.
But I'm wondering, is there like anything that pretty much tells?
Not really.
Like, there's no sheet of paper that hints at whatever you have to do. It's just like, imagine like you just had to be that person that just randomly does all these bizarre things.
Bet it all on 7 and spin. And we did it wrong, which means the sprinklers went off.
Okay, so we need the. So something was not done right.
No. The fish might be too far. Just to double check. Lamps are on. Yes. All 4 lamps are on. The 4-leaf clover's in the thing. Lucky item manifest. Makineko, elephant from China. Protection from good luck. Proximity of luck items might influence. So the fish could be too far away. The cat is still pawing. Alright, let's Did we do it? Nope. Hey, golden suit.
Hey.
That's it. We did it. We landed on number 7. We got the golden suit. Let's go change into our new outfit. So that's a little secret you can do, just by solving that series of bullshit. To unlock. There are a lot of costumes you can get for Jesse.
It's a fun little puzzle.
Named boss character. Okay.
Alright.
He's like, you wish to end the stream? You go through us.
Jesse just like, okay.
Oh no, I have to play more of the fun game.
You monster.
Oh, man. Probably continue a little bit into Aegis Rim before I go to bed.
Hey, good time.
I am early in.
I should probably continue myself because I haven't exactly gotten back to playing it ever since I recorded the footage for it. And that's mainly because, like, when I finished doing the video, I ended up... Well, not only did I go through massive sad boy hours because I had to shake off the feeling of, hey, the video that you made does not determine your worth. Just because the video is over, that doesn't mean you don't exist anymore.
I mean, you're right that it doesn't determine your worth, but it was a very good video.
And I still appreciate that. The other thing is also, I just got so many games, and I can't focus on them all. I wish I could.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong.
I wish I had like this amazing setup where I can play, Like a Dragon, Cyberpunk, and 13 Sentinels like all at once right now, because those are my main focuses.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't.
Yeah.
Because that requires 3 systems and 3 TVs.
Mood.
That's too much money. And way too much space as well that I do not have.
Mood. Let's see, outfits. Stylish. So we have Astral Dive, of course, and then we have the golden suit. This is actually a variant of an outfit you get later in the game, which is like Jessie's director suit, which is the outfit she's pictured in the portraits of her around the bureau.
That suit does look clean, though.
Oh, she fresh. You gotta respect the drip.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess next Tuesday we will head into the Blackrock Quarry.
Still no mold.
Still no mold, but hey, we're getting powered up. I want to ideally have capped health when we go do that.
Oh, you are valid. The molds suck.
Alright, well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you to our co-host for Control, and I'll see you guys around.
You'll find out next time how